Welcome back to Let's Play Ultima Underworld 2. We've got more people to talk to. At the very least, we should go and see Nistel and Nelson. I think they're not this way. I think they're over here. Not that way. Damn it, This way, I think. I can never remember. Here's Nistel. Corvus, I see thou art joining us in this unexpectedly protracted reunion. Listen, I wish to discuss with thee my thoughts on our situation. What wouldst thou say to me? 'Tis a staggeringly huge spell. I had not thought even the Guardian could create such an enormous amount of black rock, but 'tis also a very crude casting, no subtlety about it. If I had the book it was cast from, I'd swear I could reverse it. What dost thou mean, a crude spell? 'Tis as if the caster had so much power he thought there was no need to work skillfully. As it is, the ether has been violently disrupted, and I should not be surprised if there were aftershocks and side effects in our own and other realities. What kind of aftershocks? 'Tis hard to predict, possibly some sort of echo effect, wherein the spell effect might replicate itself on a smaller scale, like an echo repeating and dying away. 'Tis common in his castings. I shouldn't wonder if we see some smaller replica of the gem, just as we saw in his assault a year ago. Excuse me. Just what is black rock, anyway? I know not, save that it blocks the flow of the ether, and thus we can cast only the simplest of spells within the castle. I think in this game you can't cast spells above the third circle within the castle walls because of the black rock, but once we go to other worlds, we'll be able to have access to the whole gamut of spells, all 8 circles. Anyway, this is grim news indeed. There is nothing more, Corvus. I must return to my work. Wait. What hast thou been doing since we last worked together? Since last we met, I have been hard at work in restoring the study of magic in Britannia to its former level. Yeah, okay. I shall speak to thee later, then. Oh yes, it's worth mentioning that in this game, you can see I have 1 whole skill point here. And in this game, in the previous game, Ultima Underworld, we increased our abilities. I'm taking a look around here while I'm talking, that's fine. We increased our abilities by praying at shrines. In this game, however, you increase your abilities by runestones, by having people teach you skills. So take some of those runestones, Uzdes Por. Just for the fun of it, let's take a look here. No practical application found yet for this spell, may be too undignified for use by most wizards. I prefer the more difficult, slow fall spell. Uzdes Por is in fact the spell for Bounce, a spell that was not available in the first one. The first game. Now we can take a look around here with those runestones. I'm going to take your runestones. I don't know what runestones I have yet. Haven't been paying attention. A Rel Stone, a Yulem Stone, and a Des Stone. I already have a Des Stone, but neither Rel nor Yulem, so I'll take those 2. Yes. Very good. And there's like some rats or something over here. I don't know. I don't care about this part yet. And I'm not going to be able to identify what potions those are, so I'll just take my leave. Now, where is Nistel? I was supposed to speak with Nistel. Take a look at the map. I just spoke with Nistel. Nelson. Where's Nelson? He's on the other damn side of the castle. Alright then. I guess we'll go over to the other damn side of the castle. Is it here? Yeah, here's Nelson. 'Tis good to see thee here, Avatar. What is it, Nelson? We are in quite a fix, aren't we? But then I suppose that is a specialty of thine. One never gets used to such things, Nelson. Well, I have been thinking, all of the Guardian's Blackrock structures have had smaller copies of themselves inside. It would be worthwhile searching for something similar within the castle. But what use would that be to us? I cannot say for certain, but a year ago thou didst find such a thing did help thee in breaking the Guardian's power. Dost thou recall? Thou didst enter within each of the smaller shapes to attain thy goal. Will that be all? Of course it's not. What hast thou been doing since I saw thee in Moonglow? I've remained in that fair city, studying, blah blah blah, that's fine. Oh yes, Dupree visited the city recently, okay. That's all well and good. Who's in here? Lady Tori? We might as well talk to her. Corvus, for all our sakes, it is good that thou art here. I would know thy thoughts. Trapped in here as we are, I sense rising fear and anxiety in nearly everyone. Thou must do what thou canst to prevent panic. But I also sense that they have great confidence in thee, Corvus. As do I, Avatar. So, Lady Tori, isn't there someone else in here? Julia. I heard thou wert about, old friend. What is on thy mind, Julia? Between me and thee, I am glad thou art here, Corvus. We've worked together, fought side by side. I know I can count on thee. Surely thou wouldst not question the other's loyalty, Julia. Nay, but there are some here, like Iolo and Dupree, who I can rely on. People like Feridwin, Syria, I know not of. If there is nothing more, Corvus, I must go now. Yeah. I don't care so much about Julia. I want to find Master Syria. I think she's down this way. No, not this way. That's where I should be going back where I just came from. Wait. I don't remember. I thought it was on the other side of the castle. Feridwin. Well, let's talk to him anyway. So thou art here as well. What is on thy mind, Feridwin? Well, Corvus, once again thy visit has coincided with calamity. I cannot say I am surprised. I shall do my best to end this crisis, as should we all. I shall do my part, do not worry. Well, that was a rather short conversation. Okay. Where are the guards' quarters? I want to talk to Syria so that I can improve my sword skill. That's my first order of business before I go downwards into the castle below. I think this is the guards' quarters. There's just some guard. Are you Syria? Yes. Hello, Syria. Well, Avatar, it seems thou art trapped with the rest of us. What is on thy mind, Syria? It seems I shall have a chance to see the famous Avatar in action. I shall be curious to know whether there is any truth to the tales of thy boldness and cunning. Doubtless some of it has been exaggerated in the telling. Such a shame. I had so looked forward to watching a hero in action. What else may I do for thee, Corvus? There is one more thing. What has become of thee this past year? I confess, Avatar, for a long time I hated thee. 'Twas a cruel thing to learn that my master Desnell, who had attained such perfection in the fighting arts, had turned from the path of honor. 'Twas a terrible blow to the entire academy, the Library of Scars. 'Twas indeed a shame. At least he died with honor in single combat with thee. What of the Library of Scars in this past year? I have been appointed headmaster of the Library of Scars. Indeed, I am known there now as Master Syria. 'Tis an honor, save that now I can find none to face me in combat. And what of thy other friends there? That worm Sprellick is no longer causing us trouble. Vokes found some occasion to knock him sprawling in his own inn. Little other news. A few new additions to the Library of Scars, that is all. What else may I do for thee, Corvus? Anyway, Syria's the one, excuse me, who will train us in sword. Wouldst thou train me, Master Syria? I thought thou wouldst never ask. My blade rusts in its sheath, confined to the castle as I am. Shall we fence then, or shall I teach thee the art of unarmed fighting? By all means, teach me of the blade. Your knowledge of the blade... Syria's knowledge of the blade is daunting. You learn much from her. Let's call it a day. That's all we can do, because we only have one skill point to start with. And that's all. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to get out of this damn castle and start exploring below. For that, I shall go back to my room, through here, and this door grants us access to the rest of the castle. which is unlit. So, a rat. Let's kill it. Well, that was easy. Here's the door down to the sewers. The key unlocks the lock. I'm gonna first go around and open up all the other doors around the place so that we have better access to the entire castle. I think this door can only be opened from the other side or something? Is there a oh, never mind, there's a switch here. I'm just a little slow is all. Okay, my headset's being a piece of shit. But that's nothing new. That's whatever. It just sort of cuts out every once in a while. I'm in an apartment complex where there's a lot of Wi-Fi traffic around, and these 2.4 gigahertz wireless headphones are a little bit upset by that, as is to be expected. Well, whatever. I love you anyway, Logitech. That leads down into other areas of the castle, but we're not going to go there just yet. Alright, come back through the other side. Now we've opened all the relevant doors. So now I'm going to descend into the sewers. Or rather, I'll descend into the sewers next time. Yes. I'll bet you're looking forward to that. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Ultima Underworld 2.